Hello, Scorpio. These are your messages for May 16th through the 23rd, 2019. This week I will be using a deck I bought about a month ago, the Starseed Tarot. It's very large, super awkward to shuffle, so I will have to do things a little bit different than we're used to this week. But let's see. So far it's been very positive messages. Well, for the most part. But messages that definitely need to be heard, so I'm glad I chose this deck. So, Scorpio, we have the Four of Flames, Alchemy Reverse, which would be Temperance card. Could be dealing with the Sagittarius. The Five of Orbs, the Adaptive Crystals, the Sage of Orbs, and the Four of Crystals. We have the Tower at the bottom of the deck. Yikes. Let me just look at it real quick. Okay. So I feel like something's not going quite the way you wanted it to. I feel like this has to do with either a home or a marriage. You could be having issues with, what's the word I'm thinking of? With, it starts with a C. Compromising in the marriage or in the home. Like, you both want things your way and you're both being very stubborn about it. You are a fixed sign Scorpio, so you're probably with a fellow fixed sign as well. And both of you are very, it has to be my way. And nobody's giving. And nobody's, compromising here. So, let's see where this is going to take us. Tell me about the Four of Flames. Knight of Cups reversed. The King of Cups at the bottom of the deck. So this could be for some, maybe not all, but I feel like one person in the relationship is ready to take things to the next step, whether that be moving in, getting engaged, possibly thinking about children, and the other person's not with it. That could be the the lack of compromising that's happening here. Tell me about the Knight of Cups. Why is the Knight of Cups reversed? Clarify the Knight of Cups for Scorpio, please. Two of Coins. So you're kind of going back and forth over this. Whatever needs to be compromised. But still, I don't feel like anyone's giving. Like, you're both thinking about the compromise, but nobody's compromising. Let's clarify alchemy. Clarify alchemy, please. Oh my god. Six of Cups. With Temperance at the bottom of the deck. So This could be that we're having trouble healing over the past. And possibly one person's trying to move forward, and, even though we haven't healed from the past yet, one person wants to take things to the next step, and the other person's like, well, hold on, I still haven't forgotten about what you did in the past, or, we haven't healed over this, we haven't talked about it, we haven't, moved past this. Why would you want to keep going without healing from the past first? Tell me about the Five of Orbs. Two of Wands. So whoever hasn't healed from the past yet, I don't feel like they see much of a future here. Tell me about the Two of Wands. My ears are ringing right now. Two of Wands. Six of Swords. With the King of Cups again at the bottom of the deck. So you keep showing up in your reading. But, it's almost like this person, the one who isn't ready to take things to the next step, it's almost like they don't see a future, but they're afraid to, like, break it off completely. I don't know what's going on here. Let's see. Tell me about the adaptive crystals. I'm not going to take all this, but we got Seven of Swords, Page of Wands, the Tower, Page of Coins, the Lovers, the World, Seven of Cups, Eight of Coins, Five of Cups, Nine of Wands, Ten of Coins, King of Cups, Five of Wands. So this person's definitely hanging on to something that happened in the past. I don't know what happened, but there was the Lovers, and there was the Five of Wands, and the Seven of Swords. So I'm just going to throw this out there. There was possibly a little competition for lovers. Tell me about the adaptive crystals. The Sun. Could be dealing with Aries or Leo. But I feel like it's this other person telling you, we can have all these things in the future that you want, whether you're talking about marriage or a home or children. But for right now, we just need to take things slow. Because again, with the pile of cards that fell out before, this person still doesn't trust you, or is still holding on to the guilt of what they did. So there's still some leftover sorrow, guilt, betrayal that needs to be worked through. And until that's worked through, I don't feel like this partner's going to be all in. Tell me about the Sage of Orbs. Where is the Sage of Orbs, please? Here, please. Five of Coins. So somebody with Judgment at the bottom of the deck. Somebody has a fear of abandonment. Or somebody is not leaving the relationship because they're afraid of, having to find that stability and security on their own. Tell me about the Four of Crystals. Four of Cups. So they're bored. They're not, you got strength again at the bottom of the deck. You very well could be dealing with a Leo, excuse me. But they're not all in on this relationship, but they're still holding on because they have either a fear of abandonment, or they're fearing having to find that stability and security on their own. I kind of want to clarify this Tower, though. What's the Tower here for? What is this Tower? Okay, guys. So you have King of Wands at the bottom of the deck. And the Tower is the Lovers, Judgment, and the Devil. So there's toxicity still in this relationship. There's a choice that needs to be made. And it all has to do with karma. It has to do with mistakes that were made in the past. I feel like right now is either going to be like make or break for Scorpios. Somebody wants to go all in, and the other person most definitely doesn't. But they're afraid of either being alone or having a lack of money. They're not staying out of love. So Scorpios, if this is resonating, please do what you feel is right for yourself. Don't stay in a relationship where this person's only staying because of your money or because of codependency. So let's get you some final advice. Final advice for Scorpio from May 16th through the 23rd, 2019. Final advice for Scorpio. Okay. So we have the number 9. Support, bearing the weight of others. 'Tis not enough to help the feeble up, but to support them after. This card represents the offering of strength and assistance, and bearing a burden on behalf of others. Providing support can take many forms: moral, emotional, physical, and financial. We can offer our shoulders to bear the weight, or lend an ear to share grief. Here a jester offers his shoulders on which the girl can perform. He raises her up, allowing her to be the focus of the audience's attention, his subdued posture deliberately taking second place. His identity hidden, he provides an anonymous contribution. In the background are 3 tarot strength cards, which serve as props and reaffirm this card's message. While the effort and gesture is a noble one, there are times where we should come out of the shadows and take credit for our contributions. You do not always have to settle for being second fiddle. Be careful not to allow others to take advantage of your generosity. So, I feel like you've been supporting this person for too long. And now it's time for you to start taking the spotlight. And that's a very Scorpio thing to do, to want to sit back and, do all the work in the shadows. But right now it's telling you that you need to let yourself shine a little more. And especially with the sun here. But I feel like this person's just taking advantage of you at this point. I don't see any love here. I most definitely don't see any love. I feel like it's just because they feel stable and secure with you. I mean, the only card I would see here that would be love is reversed. So, Scorpio, those are your messages for May 16th through the 23rd. I will see you next week.